What's going on, Legion? As you'll hear, like always, and let's just go.
People of Earth, did you really think you'd seen the last of me? Don't you know an invader never stops until their mission is complete? I've been watching you, waiting, and soon your world will be mine! No, Kerr, I'm being serious.
Yeah.
But I like your voice. It's funny.
I'm not being funny. I'm being, terrifying and spooky.
Ooh, okay.
Soon your world will be... Nope, you ruined it, Kerr. Nice going.
Ah.
Gur sounds a little different. Invading soon-ish. Is that it? I think that's it. That was pretty cool. I was definitely on the older side when INVADER ZIM came out. I saw some of it. I didn't get to see a whole lot of it. I was always a fan of it. I always liked the following it had. I was always pretty interesting about that. Now, remember, the generation that came after mine, so I'm in my later 20s. So by the time I was mid-high school, leaving high school, a lot of the younger people, or even some of the girls in my grade or whatever, in my general age range, were making dumb shit popular. Like Hello Kitty was the first one, and that was mostly because Japan made it popular. I think a buddy of mine was drunk, and I convinced him to get the Ed, Edd and Eddy plank tattoo on his ankle. That was funny. I believe his girlfriend got Gur on her ankle, but if I remember correctly, he didn't use the right ink, so it actually disappeared in a week, and it was really painful because it's the ankle. So that was funny. But what else was it? I mean, some people have sleeve tattoo sleeves of Pokemon, right? And having a cool ass Charizard or some bullshit, or Pikachu, of course. Something on the hip, stars, of course. But there was always making dumb, stupid shit popular, really cool, and that was something that happened with INVADER ZIM. Like SpongeBob. A lot of people, whether you got high or not, watch SpongeBob. I've never watched it. I was never a fan of it. It was just not my thing. I just didn't think it was all that funny. I wasn't into kind of dumb cartoons like that when I got older. When I was early high school and or junior high, of course, Ed, Edd and Eddy, Cow and Chicken, of course, Robot Chicken, but Jack and Dexter's Laboratory, all that good stuff. But then I kind of stopped watching it when I was in high school. But INVADER ZIM was just one of those things that just kind of, I don't know, it grabbed people. And I think it was on cable. And at one point later on in life, I just didn't have cable. And I actually don't. I watch everything online. But I just didn't have cable. And so I kind of missed out on kind of a lot of what was going on in the show. But it always looked very interesting. I might go check out some of the original stuff, see what it was all about. And then, check out the new thing. I like anime, but there's some anime you just kind of people don't get into anymore, right? As in your high school or 20s. No one goes back. No one starts Naruto in their 20s. You just don't. You just don't do it unless you're that hard of a weeb. And, I'm not being offensive or anything, but that's just the thing. I watched Naruto since the first 8 came out when I was in 9th or 8th grade or something. So, of course, I stuck with it till its conclusion, because when you've invested that much time in something, you just don't quit, right? Or Dragon Ball Z. Great watching it when I was 13. I loved it. You go back and check out some of the clips later on, it's all fun. Oh, that was a great moment, and that's kind of it. But then they make Dragon Ball Z 2016 or Dragon Ball Z Super, and you're I might go back and check that out for nostalgia reasons. It's still the same kind of goofy, dumb shit that you see all the time. But still, it was it's kind of cool to go revisit that and see what they're still doing. But I don't know. I'm very much interested to see what INVADER ZIM is doing now. If it's going to be the same, is it going to be upgraded animation, or what's going to happen? I'm genuinely curious. But with that, I'm going get out of here. I rambled a little longer than I expected, so thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Once again, my name is Azure. I'll see you on whatever video I'm doing next. If you like the videos, you like the content, you always like, subscribe, or share. Remember, it's completely up to you. I do appreciate it, though. It does help me out. And yeah, if you want to discuss anything we talked about on this channel, on this video specifically, you can always leave a comment down below. Love to see, love to hear all the comments. If I don't get back to your comment, I have read it or checked it out at the very least, so don't worry about that. And yeah, I'll get out of here. See you on whatever video I'm doing next. And you can check out all my links and all that stuff down in the description below. My playlists for different specific reactions, horror, not horror, music, general reactions, all that good stuff, games, and or my other YouTube channel and my Twitch channel. Later, guys.